Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Right. I've tried to record this. I was talking for like fucking half an hour and then I realized the mic isn't even turned on. And you know what else I realized? The fucking bitrate is set to streaming quality, which is like 650. I turned it up. I turned it up now. So the quality should be good. Quality is good now. First of all, I've been told that you guys want a house tour. So I'm going to take this fucking webcam and hey look, it's attached to the computer, which means, boom. There you go. There's a room. There's a couch opposite my desk. Yeah. And there's me again. That's my house. Yeah. House tour. Cool. Yeah. I can't fucking show you my house because it's a webcam, not a phone. I could record on my phone, but then putting it over to my computer is a bitch. I fucking hate doing that. I hate moving stuff over from my phone to my computer because it takes so long to find shit on my phone. Right, so let's start off. It's probably already been a minute, so whoever the fuck you are that complained last time, get fucked. It was about 3 months ago. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm fucking lazy. So, about 3 or so months ago, a guy made a comment saying that he disliked the video because there was like 1 minute of talking at the very beginning. You can go fuck yourself. Basically, if you don't like the fact that I'm talking in the video, you can tell me, but you don't have to tell me that you dislike the video just because of that. It's like, oh, he talked for a minute, I sat down through a whole minute, I didn't skip to the part where there was actually the games, I just watched him talk and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna dislike the fucking video. If you don't like something, and there's a part in the video that you do like, you go to the part you do like. You don't just sit there and watch through the whole thing you don't enjoy. Why would you watch something you don't enjoy? Riddle me that. As you can see, I'm still I'm wearing my uniform because I just got back from work. I am a head cook at a sophisticated restaurant. I still work at KFC. Believe it or not, KFC is still considered a restaurant. I don't know, like, what sort of restaurant? I know it's fast food, so it's a fast food restaurant, but like, what sort of star rating is it? Would KFC have its own whole star rating, or would every individual store have star rating? Because I know Google has our star rating at like 2.5 or some shit like that, which is really bad. And the reason why I said I'm the head cook is like, I'm in the office and I'm just a regular team member. Like, there's my name tag. You can see it, like my fucking name tag. I got another one, says shift supervisor, but that's a lie because I'm not a shift supervisor. So I'm in the office and I'm looking at my manager, like I'm watching my manager do all the stuff on the computer, and I noticed next to my name it said Cohen food service leader, and I was like, why am I food service? Like, you know how you have food service and then customer service. Food service is like in the back cooking, preparing all the food, shit like that. Customer service is actually catering to the customers. You're serving the customers, you're giving the customers the food, you're packing the food for the customers. Whereas food service is all about preparing the food, cooking the food, cleaning the stuff that make the food and shit like that. So I noticed it said food service leader, and I'm like, why is this? What is this? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything. Why am I the leader of the food service area? And she's just like, oh, we just needed someone. We just needed someone to be like that. You're not actually the team leader, but we just made you team leader because reasons. There is no reason. Like, obviously the store needs to have a team leader, but they can at least train me to be the team leader instead of just putting me on because they need someone. I can at least say that I'm the team leader, but then the manager's like, no, you're not actually team leader. Don't say you are. But like, I fucking am. The computer says I am. It confuses me. I'm very confused. So anyway, also work related, I'm sitting at the station on the way home because I'm 20, almost 21, and I have yet to get my license. I still catch public transport because I'm a fucking scrub with no money. That's pretty much it. I don't have like a reason why I don't have my license. Again, probably for the same reason I don't upload very often. I'm lazy. Right, so we have driving instructors and shit, and a logbook to prove that we've done all the hours, and I gave my logbook to my instructor. My logbook is in my instructor's car. This is a big fuckfest. The number that I had for the instructor was on a huge list of other instructor numbers that my grandma gave me to try and push me to get an instructor and go for my license, because she pretty much drives me to work every second day. I have a list of instructors, and I finally found one that I actually like, and I gave him my logbook, so every time we go for a lesson, he can just write up all the stuff in the logbook. I think it was like 2 days after our first lesson, and I gave him the logbook 2 days after. I dropped my phone, and my phone broke. I'd already thrown away the piece of paper, because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, I've already found one. Like, I've already found an instructor. I don't need this. I have his number. I don't want anyone else's number. I'm going to throw the piece of paper away. So the paper's gone. The paper's like out of there. The paper's in the rubbish bin, in the dumpster truck, on its way to the fucking wherever the hell rubbish goes. So I'm thinking to myself, shit, I have broken my phone. Like, my phone is completely broken at this point. It got to the point where the screen was separated from the phone. So like, you know how you have a phone, right? Just ignore the fact that it's broken. I have a very bad habit of breaking phones. So imagine a phone. You take the screen off the phone, but the screen is still connected to the phone via a cable, like whatever cable gives it its power and the ability for it to touch. So you take the screen off, but the screen is still connected through all the cords. I am able to do that, and it was still working. That's what had happened to my phone. The screen had completely disconnected from everything that was holding it in place. I could literally take the screen off, rotate the screen around, and have the phone like that with the screen facing the camera. Like, if I could hold the phone like this, the screen would be next to the phone looking at you guys. You could see what the camera sees. Finally, I got a new phone. I'm like, oh cool, I don't need this phone anymore. So I ripped the screen off. This had internal storage, like it didn't have an SD card in it or anything like that. And on top of all that, all my numbers and everything was saved in the phone. I lost the number. So my logbook's completely gone. I have no proof to say that I've done any hours on my learners. And that is why I don't have a license. Big tangents. I'm at the train station on my way home from work today. This is the main story I wanted to get back to. I get confronted by some guy in school uniform, and like, obviously I don't go to school. I'm fucking 20. I get confronted by a schoolboy. He's like, Snowie! And you know how, like, have you ever been called by the name you're online, like name you have online in person, like in real life? Have you ever for instance, say your name was Butt Breath, alright? Just for example, say your name is Butt Breath, and someone yells out at the top of their lungs, Butt Breath, and points at you, or at least brings their hand out to shake your hand. Like, you know, people's like, hey, how's it going? You do that. It's not an actual handshake. It's like they bring their hand up and they slap. Yeah, you do that. So he did that. He's like, Snowie! And I'm looking up because I'm sitting down. I'm like, hey! I don't know you. Actually, I remember his face. I just didn't remember his name because I'm really bad with names. I need to spend time with someone for a long period of time every single day to be able to remember their name. It's like I remember everyone who I work with every single day. I remember the people who work pretty much every single day at my store. I can also remember the school kids that come in almost every day, the people who work nearly every day to come in and start working pretty much when I finish. What I don't know is the people who I only see maybe 2 times a week, and I only see them for like 15 minutes because they start when I finish. So I know this guy's face. I know I've talked to him about my username in the past, so obviously that's why he knows me by the name Snowy. I didn't know his name, so I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I didn't tell him I didn't know his name. We just sort of like started talking. He's like, oh yeah, I've seen all your videos, dude. I've seen them all. I'm like, oh shit. Every time someone tells, like, especially someone in real life, like it's not necessarily online, but someone in real life that I do know, it's very cringy when they tell me they've seen my videos, and it's not cringy for me to them, it's cringy for myself. Like, me thinking about my videos and thinking about people's reactions, it's just cringy for me to think that, like, it makes me think that they think it's cringy. That's why I'm saying it's cringy. It's like someone I know in real life may not necessarily see me as the person who does funny montage videos and shit like that, so that's why it's as if they're looking at someone else instead of looking at me. So especially when I'm sitting next to someone, when I want to show someone a video, it's like I'll sit here, my mate will sit on the chair here, and we'll be watching the TV screen or like my monitor, and it'll be playing the video, and I'll keep looking over at them to see if their facial like features are changing, if their expressions are changing, because I don't know what they think about my video. It's like, do you enjoy it? Is it stupid? Yeah, I agree. And then like there'll be moments where I'll pull a funny joke, and it won't necessarily be funny. I pull the joke for the sole reason that people laugh at me, not with me for those jokes. And it's like, yeah, dude, I know that joke was cringy. You don't have to say it. Please don't say it. Yeah, and I'm saying that in the back of my head. Like I don't want them to think something's cringy when it actually is. I found my Fitbit today. Actually, it was yesterday because we had an inspection today at this house. I don't know because I was at work. I found my Fitbit whilst cleaning. So. You know how, have you ever had someone call a room the black hole? If something went in there, you wouldn't be able to find it again. If I put my pillow in there and then left for a day, I come back, it would just vanish. It's just completely gone. You have no idea where it is. And it's just, the reason it was called that was because of the state of the room. It was just messy beyond repair. That was pretty much this entire house. Over there, where that chair is, and where that cat thingy is, whatever the fuck that is, that was just a pile of rubbish up to my knees. Like, It's fucking huge. And like down here where the mini fridge is, on top of that mini fridge was Red Rooster wrappers everywhere. I would have a bit of money, and Red Rooster delivers to my address. So I'm thinking, I'm hungry. It's like 10 at night. I'm fucking hungry. I can't be bothered cooking because unless I read instructions, I have no idea how to cook. I'm gonna order Red Rooster. So I eat Red Rooster. The bag's there, bags fucking everywhere, and it just piles up over time. It's pretty much my entire house was considered a black hole. So I went through it and I found the Fitbit, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I know where the charger is. So I'm gonna put it on charge and wear it for the first time in forever. And it currently says I have 225,000 steps. Apparently I walk a lot. So yeah, no, I'm actually, when I'm cooking chicken, I'm shaking the chicken, like I'm holding the thing and I shake it, and I'm moving the flour around and stuff, because that's how you bread up chicken at KFC. It's real fucking chicken, unlike that McDonald's shit. Right, so Rust. I haven't played Rust in quite a while. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oi. Fucking get down. Alright. Alright, cool. I hate it when like little bits of my hair stick out like that. It pisses me off so much. Alright. So we have a friend called Z, or the Z dog. And he's like the top dog, ironically. He's like the leader of our little group on Rust, that clan that we have, ATO. Everyone looks up to him. He builds the base. He starts 7 AM in the morning, ready for when wipe starts. When wipe happens, he is on there within minutes and builds a base, and pretty much what we do afterwards is we log on when we wake up. The majority of the time I'll wake up at like 10 AM and hop on along with the rest of the clan, and we'll just take all the resources that he's gathered up and make more resources out of it. So what we do is we just take his guns, take his armor, and then go off and kill people, and then come back with more shit. So he does all of the hard grinding and all the hard stuff at the beginning to be able to allow us to do what we do throughout the week. Because of reasons, he's decided to take a little break from Rust, and obviously that's not gone well with the rest of the clan, because slowly but surely the rest of the clan sort of followed him. He decided to go off and play another game for a bit, and before you know it, more than half of the clan has bought that game and decided to play it with him. He now does streaming on a regular basis. I don't do streaming nearly as much as I should. I've decided to play a bit of solo, but playing solo is fun up until you get roof camped by roof campers, door camped by door campers, trolled by trollers, and then raided by all of them put together. When you're just chilling, just minding your own business after being raped by roof campers, 2 of the roof campers decide to push your base. You kill those because you're on your roof, like you're defending your base from them. They're running at you with fucking rocket launchers in their hands. You kill them, then all of a sudden while you're looting, you have 5 people coming down the hill at you from to the far as right, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta get back inside. So I get back inside, and then all of a sudden the 2 roof campers come back, and I can hear them talking outside my base. They're deciding to team up to try and destroy me. So I couldn't do anything. One of them was clearly cheating. Like, I was on the 3rd story of a window, and no matter where I peeked, I could peek from the actual full roof or the window, and the second I opened the panels, he was there and like ready for a headshot. He obviously, like, you can see through the wooden panels on the window, but he was pre-firing like a shitload. When I would open up a panel and then move, he would shoot through the panel where I've moved to, not where I was. Or when I would try and peek from the roof, I would run up the ramp, because I would have the roofing set so like I could peek from the top of the roof. I would run to the roof, and just before the edge where my head would peek, I'd stop, and he would pre-fire the edge. So he could clearly see exactly where I was. Obviously, I wasn't able to find him in the report system. I pressed F7 or whatever the fuck the button is to report, and he wasn't in there. So I don't know what the fuck was going on, but yeah, it was pretty sad. And I just sat there and listened to them destroy my base, and then they 3-man boosted up onto the 3rd story, got through my window, got all my loot, because I'm really bad at building bases. And I just sat there in a 1x1 where my sleeping bag was, just listening to them destroy my base. So it's not very fun when your base gets raided, especially when you're solo. So that, I've sort of stopped playing Rust for a bit. I've gone to CSGO. Obviously Rust players don't want to listen to me talk about CSGO, and vice versa. CSGO players don't want to listen to me talk about Rust. I can't think of anything funny to say, or funny to talk about. What can we talk about? Talk about me. I'm funny, or at least I'm funny to laugh at. My life is a joke. Not really. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh my god, I need just like... Alright, chill. Alright? Just fucking chill. No more jokes. Alright, that's the end of the video. End of the video. Alright, have a good one, guys.